Block 3. These are the stairs. You gotta watch.
I don't like this place. I'm gonna quit it before I get fired. I don't like it. I just don't like a place like this. My father told me to take this job here, but my mother didn't think I should. Thinking of it, I should have listened to her. Because he thinks I'm lazy because I've never worked in the summer. But actually I have worked before. I wrote poems. I even got 2 published. I got 2 published.
The end of Block 3. Block 4. Suddenly last summer.
I've rarely made a suggestion, but this time I did. Cousin Sebastian seemed paralyzed near the entrance of the cafe, so I said, let's go. I remember that it was a very wide and steep white street, and I said, Cousin Sebastian, down that way is the waterfront, and we're more likely to find a taxi near there. Or why don't we go back in and have him call us a taxi? Oh, let's do that. That's better. He said, Dad, are you mad? Go back in that filthy place? Never. That gang of kids shouted vile things about me towards the waiter. Oh, I said, well then, why don't we go down towards the dock? Down there at the bottom of the hill. Let's not try to climb the hill in this dreadful heat. He said, please shut up. I want to handle this situation. I want to handle this thing. He started up the steep white street with his hands stuck in his jacket, where I knew he was having a pain in his chest from the palpitation. But the faster you walk, the louder and closer it was. The music, the oompa of that following band, they'd somehow gotten through the barbed wired street, and they were just following up the blazing white street. The band of the naked children that pursued us in the sun, that was like a great white bone of a giant beast that had caught fire in the sky. Sebastian started to run, and they all screamed at once and seemed to just fly in the air. They outran him so quickly. I screamed. I heard Sebastian scream. He screamed just once before the flock of the featherless little black sparrows overtook him and carried him halfway up the white hill. And I ran. Oh, I ran down. The easier direction was to run down the hot, white, blazing street, screaming out, help! All the way until waiters, police, and the others ran out of the buildings and rush back up the hill with me. When we got back to where my cousin Sebastian had disappeared into the flock of the featherless little black sparrows, he was lying naked as they had been naked against that white wall. And this you won't believe, because nobody has believed it. Nobody could believe it. Nobody on this earth could possibly believe it. You know, and I don't blame them. They had devoured him, torn or cut parts of him away with their hands or knives, or maybe those jagged tin cans they made the music with. They had torn bits of him away and stuffed them into those goblin, fierce little empty black mouths of theirs. There wasn't a sound anymore. There was nothing to see but Sebastian. What was left of him that just looked like a big, white, paper-wrapped bunch of red roses that had been torn, thrown, and crushed against that blazing black wall.
The end of block 4.